It's okay. Okay. So when she says
It's getting
go,
better.
yeah, when she
Look,
says go, I
give
want
me
you to say,
little chunks and then junk. Like this.
It's my fault. I need to get better.
A hen out of the lawn and a clattered. Okay?
And you know the story. Just think about it. You know the story. You don't have to read it word for word. You know it.
I know, right, but
All right.
Okay, I want to go over the words. So, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away the window, I flew like a flash.
I was
Tore
really
open
shocked
the
last
shutters
night.
and threw up
What?
the sash. The
When
moon was breast of the new
What?
fallen
When
snow, gave the luster
Mom
of
said,
midday
that book to me.
to objects below.
I was all
When
over the
what?
place.
To
Was it
my
nice reading to her, though?
wondering eyes should
Huh?
appear
Is it nice reading to her? That was good.
I'm really scared about not
miniature,
having
but a
coming
miniature
back.
sleigh with
What do you
a
mean?
tiny reindeer.
Huh?
With
What
a
do you mean?
little old driver, so lively and quick. I knew in
Because
the
even
moment
when
that
I'm
it was
touching
just
sometimes,
Saint
I can't think this.
Yeah, it's okay. It happens.
You ready?
How that?
You're a really
Can
good
I
reader.
read?
Yeah.
Begin reading after the tone. Press stop when
When
finished.
out on the lawn.
Okay, say one out on the lawn.
When
One on out the lawn.
there rose such a clatter.
A rose was such a clatter.
I sprang from my bed
I sprang
From
my bed.
to see what was the matter.
to see what was matter.
Away to the window.
I
Away
like a
to the window, I flew
What
like
was
a
it?
flash.
Tore open the shutters.
Tore
and
open
threw
the
up
shutters
sash.
and threw up the
Okay.
sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, With
I
a-
almost had that.
with a little old driver so lively and quick.
I knew in a moment. Say it.
I what?
I knew,
I knew in a moment.
I what?
I knew in a moment.
In a moment.
It must be Saint Nick.
Saint Nick.
I got it.
Hey,
Say when out on the lawn.
So
Let's see.
should I read this and then he reads all that?
He was saying something.
Should we
we're
do
gonna, we're gonna. He can read the names, so you'll read the first 2 lines, and we're gonna say now Dasher, not Dinser, not Prancer and Vixen, on Common, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen. He might be able to do that. Let's go. Go ahead.
yeah,
Should
I
he say
keep
now dash
forgetting
away
you're
now?
a reading teacher.
Dash away all.
Hey, cool.
Should he say all the names
We
and
can
then
try, yeah.
and then
Go
he'll do okay.
We'll do
Ready?
it together if we have to.
Begin reading after the
I'm
tone.
fine with whatever.
Press stop.
If
when
I could
finished.
just read this,
More
To
rapid than
Eagles.
eagles.
that would assure that I'm not going to lose anything.
It's good. It's good. It's good. He's talking. We're just, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I was just gonna let him talk because I didn't want that.
Begin
So I want
reading
to.
after the tone.
Read
Press stop
Okay,
when
read
finished.
this. And I'm going to tell you right now. There's something wrong with my notes.
You what?
Begin reading after the tone. Press stop when finished.
I stutter all the time, and never did
More
before.
rapid than eagles, his courses they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name.
Now Dasher. Now Dancer.
Now Dancer
And Dasher.
and what?
Dasher.
Dapper,
Now Prancer. Now Prancer.
Prancer,
And Vixen.
and
Vixen.
Vixen.
On
Comet.
Comet, my favorite. On
On
Comet.
Comet, on Cupid.
On Comet.
On Comet and Cupid, Donner and Blitzen. Go ahead.
Donna,
And
Donna,
And Blitzen.
Donna.
Yeah, and Blitzen. To the top of the porch. To the top of the wall. Ready? Say now dash away, dash away, dash
That's
away all.
wrong.
Dash away, now dash away, now dash away all, as dry leaves that before the wind hurricane
Fly.
fly when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky, so up to the housetop the courses they flew, with the sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too.
More rapid than eagles.
Okay. I think you can maybe like
And then we're going to say
finish this page.
And then, and you're going to say, in a twinkling, I heard on the roof. Okay?
The prancing paws of
Okay.
each
So,
little hoof, and then I'll read.
I'm going to whisper to him so we hear him more, okay? So
And then
don't,
should I read the rest?
Begin reading after the tone. Press stop when finished.
I can read silently.
and then, and then, and then,
And then,
in a twinkling,
twinkling,
I heard on the roof.
I heard on the roof.
The prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot.
And his clothes were all tarnished. And his clothes
He's close.
were all tarnished. Were all tarnished
Tunnels
with ashes and soot.
with ashes.
And soot. And soot. A bundle of toys. Say a bundle of toys.
A beat.
A bundle?
Of toys.
What was it?
Toys.
Toys.
He had flung on his back. He had flung on his back.
He had flung on his back,
Yes.
and he looked like
A peddler.
a peddler just opening
His
his
pack.
pack. What are we going to do on this page?
You read the first line, and then I'm gonna have him read the second line, and you can probably read the rest.
Begin reading
Can I ask you
after
a
the
question?
tone. Press stop when finished.
Can I just
His
take that
eyes,
thing
how-
right now with it off and read? And I want to see if I stumble.
Yep, I'm gonna. Okay.
His
I mean,
eyes, how they
stay here.
twinkled. His dimples,
So you're
how
doing a good job,
merry.
and if it comes back,
His cheeks were like roses. Say that. His cheeks were like roses.
Were like roses.
Say his cheeks were like roses. Dad, say his cheeks were like roses. Say
their
his,
cheeks were like
his nose like a cherry. His
no
nose like a cherry.
nose like a cherry.
Yep. Okay, go ahead.
His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head
like a wreath.
He had a bored face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed.
Say, like a bowl full of jelly. Say it, Dad.
Like a bowl full of jelly.
Bowl full
Of
jelly.
Okay. Again. Again. And Ava, it's smoke encircled and it's broad face, not bored face. All right, ready?
Broad.
Say the first line. Go ahead.
Begin reading after the tone. Press stop when finished.
I know.
His eyes, how they twinkled. His dimples, how merry.
His cheeks, Dad. His cheeks
That his cheeks.
were like roses.
What was it?
Were
Were like
roses.
roses.
Oh, it looked like roses.
His nose
His nose,
His nose.
like a cherry.
like a cherry.
Like a cherry.
Say like a cherry.
It makes me feel like it's right.
Okay. Go ahead.
His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed.
Like a bowl full of jelly. Like a
Like
bowl
a
full
bowl
of
full
jelly.
of jelly.
Like a bowl full of
Jelly.
jelly.
He was chubby and plump,
A right jolly
Uh-huh.
elf.
and right jolly old elf.
And I laughed when I saw him,
And they laughed when they saw him,
in spite of myself.
in spite of myself.
This is stressful. think we're just gonna get, yeah, we're just doing this one today. We're not making all 4 of them. Go ahead. And then,
Oh, we only have 2 more pages. Okay.
so Dad, you're gonna say a wink of his eye and a twist of his head, okay?
And
So
then
a wink of his eye and a twist of his head.
Begin reading after the tone. Press stop when finished.
A wink.
A wink. A wink
A wink
of his eye.
and
Of his eye. Of his eye.
Of his eye, say.
And
of what?
Of his eye. And a twist of his head.
And he twisted.
Of his head. Of his head. Yeah. Okay, go ahead, Eva.
Twisted.
Yeah.
Like this?
Yep.
Okay. Soon led me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk. And laying his finger aside of his nose and giving a nod up the chimney, he rose. Should we let him read this whole page?
Yeah.
Can
So
I
I'll whisper
can I
to him
just
so that-
hold it and read
Yeah,
it?
so wait, so it's a
Well, it has to lay flat to work.
So you're gonna say it says here what we're not. He sprang to his sleigh. To his team gave a whistle. Go ahead.
Begin reading
Yeah,
after
so
the tone.
that's
Let him
Press
practice it.
stop when finished.
He sprang to his sleigh,
he gave him a whistle,
and away they
and
flew,
away they flew
like the down,
down
of a
the
thistle. Thistle.
Thistle.
was it?
Thistle.
Thistle.
But I heard him
Thistle.
call
An urgent call.
as he drove out of sight. As he drove out of sight. As he drove out of sight.
Okay.
Merry Christmas to all. Say it. Say Merry Christmas. Dad, please say Merry Christmas. Dad, say Merry Christmas. Hey, Dad, say Merry Christmas
Merry Christmas
to all
to all
and to all
and to all
a good night.
through the
A
night.
good night.
Right?
A good night. Okay.
Do that one again. Let's do that page again.
Okay.
So you know what?
Begin reading
So you're
Well,
saying
you know what?
he
you're
sprang
the,
to
you're
his
the reader place.
right. So we go. He sprang to his sleigh.
Should I say, but
To
I
his-
heard him explain as he drove off his
So ready,
sleigh.
Dad, you're gonna
as he
say
drove off his
out-
sleigh, and then he'll
wait.
read that.
He, I don't, when I him, I don't want you to say because they hear you. I can whisper in his ear. So you're gonna say he sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and then when Ava reads, I'm gonna say Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. All right, go ahead, Dave. So he
Begin reading
sprang.
after the tone.
Spring.
Sprang
Press
to his
stop
sleigh.
when finished.
He what?
He sprang to his sleigh. He sprang,
Sprang to his sleigh
and to his team gave a whistle.
and
To his team
to his team
gave a whistle. Gave a whistle. Gave a whistle.
Dave gave a whistle.
And away they flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight.
Merry Christmas
Merry Christmas
to all,
to all.
and to all a good night. And to all a good
Good
night.
night.
Say it again. Merry Christmas to all, and to all good night. Merry Christmas to
Right.
all. Say it. Merry Christmas to all. Merry Christmas to all.
What was it?
Say Merry Christmas to all,
Merry
Don't do that.
Christmas to all.
and to all a good night.
To all, good night.